Ambassador Rahmatullah Osman, Permanent Representative of the African Union in China, leaders from the Presidium of the Academic Division of the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, China African Institute, and Jinan Municipal People's Government, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, it gives me great honor to deliver this address today. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the sponsors of the forum, the Presidium of Academic Divisions of the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, the Jinan Municipal Committee of the Communist Party of China, and the Jinan Municipal People's Government, as well as the conference organizers Research Institute for Eco-Civilization, Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, and China Africa Institute. Somalia is a maritime country with the longest coastline in Africa, with 3,333 kilometers. Beside the abundant fishing and marine resources, Somalia also has its two rivers, the Juba and Shabelle rivers. Just as the Yellow River in China, the Juba and Shabelle rivers nourish the Somali most fertile arable lands. For the past 20 years, the question on how to utilize the fruitful natural resources to achieve economic development while preserving the environment to the largest extent, this question was in the minds of all Somalis and Africans. History has repeatedly shown us that each economic miracle has to be built upon the cost of the environment. 300 years ago, the first industrial revolution brought up Britain as the superpower, leaving London as the city of fog. 100 years ago, the second industrial revolution made to the United States suffer from air pollution. 10 years ago, during my stay in Beijing, people had the masks not for viruses, but for pollution. In the past 3 years, I have visited many provinces in China. I searched for the secret in the transforming changes as the references for Somalia in its development. Here below are my reflection and observations in Chinese New Development Model. First and foremost, ecological protection has been as important as economic development in political orientation. As President Xi Jinping said, lucid waters, lush mountains are invaluable assets. Environmental protection has been included as a priority in assessing the performance of government officials. When each river has a chief in charge, water has been back to clean. Without ecological protection, high-quality development can never come to action. Second disruptive transformation comes through in energy sector. Under the partnership between government and enterprises, solar power and wind power have been widely transferred into the usable electricity with the lowest cost worldwide. Thus, electricity can be used to charge for cars and vehicles running across the streets. The technological breakthrough is unimaginable within only 5 years, while it allows us to see the possibility of building industrialization in a clean and renewable way. Last but not least, international cooperation on climate change. Today, climate change has been one of the few fronts that the whole international community can be united for the same goal. China has announced the carbon neutrality and carbon peak goal before 2030 and 2060. Somalia has joined to achieve the goal set up in the Paris Agreement. As thoughtful African proverb goes, if you make friends with the boatman in the dry season, you will be the first to cross when the rains come and the tide is high. China's experience in ecological governance and economic development can thus provide a feasible path for Somalia in answering the concerns above, seeking balance between modernization, industrialization from the blue economy in an environmentally friendly way. In our case, Somalia is particularly well endowed in wind and solar energy resources. In terms of solar energy, Somalia gets an average of 2,900 to 3,100 hours per year of sunlight. With one of the world's highest daily averages of total solar radiation, according to any analysis from African Development Bank, Somalia has the highest potential of any African country for onshore wind power. Somalia is still faced with electricity shortages due to affordability of technology and equipment on clean energy. Ladies and gentlemen, building up the human community with a shared future can't leave without common prosperity. When fighting for climate change, Somalia needs Chinese experience, technology, and market in ecological governments and economic performances. We have a famous proverb in Somalia that feels more relevant now than ever before. It says, if people come together, they can even mend a crack in the sky. Here, I would like to encourage more government officials, scholars, entrepreneurs today to discover the potential of clean energy and sustainable development in Somalia. When the two peoples work together, they will break the traditional model and seek a better solution for a shared green future. Thank you very much.